Yo, what's up? This is your boy, Boss Wave. Ugh. Um, about a little over a month ago, I started my wave journey after over a decade of wearing a fro, rocking a fro. Um, I'm an older cat, but I feel like the fro, was putting a little bit more age on me, and I was like, I'm not that old. So, it was time to change up, my look. I wanted something that was easier to, how can I say, just easier to maintain and closer cut. Just, got tired of the fro, man. It ain't too much you can do with it. So, for a long, long time, I've been interested in getting waves. I just, ever since I was little, dude, I was trying to get waves, and I was like, you know, when I was 6 or 7, my parents were trying to do the wave thing, and back then they had a little texturizer kit, which they still sell, sporting waves, crap like that. It didn't work, so I just gave up on wave game. And now you got the technology like YouTube, and you got brothers out here, that's giving game, about the wave game, the royalty of waivers like Sir Cruz, um, old boy Enrique Trace, a whole lot of other cats. My boy, that boy there, Clean, the Crown Product uh, family. You got the Texas waiver. You got one of my favorites, Country Boy waiver. I'm from the South too, and he repping for the South. I can dig that. Humble Cats, wave guy. He kind of cocky, but you know, it is what it is. Just a whole bunch of do STL waiver. Um, I'm looking at all the stuff, even the new guys that's out there. Magic. I just subscribed to Magic's channel. Um, JF. Man, I can go on and on. Anyway, you know, it just influenced me to try to do this wave thing one more time. So I got, a real close cut back in April, around the end of April. Homeboy introduced me to a barber. Went to him. He could, I told him I was trying to get waves. He gave me a few pointers. Soft brush, brush, y'all know the basics. So I did that. Then, I tried to get my hair cut one day in a hurry before I had to go to work. Um, my barber wasn't, open, so I went to another dude, and that was the worst mistake. One like dude, he basically fucked my head up. So back in the beginning of May, I had to start from scratch. So I decided that I was going to try to do it right. So, before then, I did a little bit of, research. And like I said, I spent about a month and a half or 2 months looking at YouTube. These are all my brushes. Of course, y'all know what these are. Crown brushes. Softy. Medium. I got a couple of Diane brushes. I got these four from Amazon and Annie, which I think is garbage. But I'm not. I'll say that for another time. I use that, when I'm in the shower, man, and I'm showering. Shampooing my hair. I got these two brushes. They are Annie too. I kept them in the car. They kind of wearing out now, so I'm gonna bring them in. I'm gonna use them, for something. I'll speak on that later. These two and these two, Diane. They're pretty good. And I use this 8119 a lot. I really do. And I'll tell you, in a future clip about, what I do as far as my method. My right now I'm just experimenting, trying to, get what I can, put my methods together by, doing a little research and see what works for me. Over here, it's a plethora. Get the phone out the way. Plethora of shit that I done bought. I'm not even gonna tell you. how much money I spent. If it was wave built, I bought brushing waves, night foam, pomade, whipping cream, which worked pretty good. Olive cream, this shit right here, Dax, which I'll probably be throwing away. Tea tree oil, olive oil, growth oil. I got some other stuff over here with my hair. It gets thick. I got some curly style milk. I got the curly hands smoothie. Ton of do-rags. I got some do-rags right here. Get tissue paper out the way, my bad. But like I said, I've been seriously doing some research on stuff, man, trying to see what's worked for my texture over here. So I did a little mini wolf session. Like I said, dude fucked up my head, so I had to go back, start from scratch. So what I did was, I brush 3 times a day, sometimes more than that. Anytime I thought about it, man, I brushed. I could be driving down the street, brushing. Going to work, brushing. At lunch, brushing. When I come home from work, brush. The days I'm off, I brush. I wake up in the morning, brush. In the shower, brush. That's what I did, man. That's what I'm still doing. And, like I said, I still got a long way to go. But I'm going to show y'all, where I'm at so far. Just, like I said, just got a cut today from my homeboy T. His barbershop. He did a pretty good job. He did something I don't like. I'm going to let him know about it when I see him. But, shouts out to my dog T. That's my dude right there. Okay, here we go.